today we've planned to do a little over 100 kilometers. Not very much elevation. I think the plan is to stay below 1,000 meters. We're going to a place that used to be, believe it or not very far from here, but already when we were growing up in the 70s, it was a very popular place, and that was out of town already. I'll show you when I get there. It's gonna be fun. Okay, there's Mark all the way in front again. It's supposed to be a holiday ride, not a holiday race. Somebody tell him. Salamat po. Salamat. Here we go. This is a taste of things to come. A taste of things to come on this route. Widened road, cemented. Awesome.
Pass here, John?
Yes, I used to pass here before. It is an old route. This is the old road, all broken up. When I started riding road bikes, I was usually tagging along with my triathlete friends, and this was a very regular route for them. It leads out to a province where you got long, straight flats, and I guess that was good for their tri-bikes. But you had to pass through this first. Thank you. Salamat. So now, come to think of it, you must have had pretty good bike handling skills. Try bikes on that. Awesome. So this is actually a national highway. No bike lanes on this road. It's a good old-fashioned highway between towns. Somebody had a flat tire in the group. We stopped, had it fixed. Needed some help from a vulcanizing shop. And so now we're trying to make up for lost time. Cracking up the pace. So these are the kind of flats that my triathlete friends used to enjoy out here. Very steady, long, straight, easy. Brings back a lot of memories here. So when the road is wide enough, it's easy to do a double pace line as well. That way we don't end up with too long a train. Then we can help pull by dropping back but in a double pace line. Okay, interesting advice a friend once told me. When you're following a tricycle, and in the Philippines, you end up with a lot of public utility vehicles on the road. If you're following a tricycle, make sure you don't follow him between his two wheels. Either stay behind this or behind the driver, because if he goes through a pothole, he's gonna put the pothole between the two wheels. That's gonna be a horrible surprise for you. So stay either in this wheel or the other wheel and never be in the middle. Good tip for my friend. We're in the water. We're getting close. So the place I was telling you about is actually a beach resort, very popular in the 70s. And we know we're near the water, so we're getting close to that resort. It's gonna be a bit of a climb to get there though, which we never noticed as children because we were just bouncing around at the back of a station wagon. No seat belts, no seats. That's how it was when we were growing up. Okay, here's the climb I was talking about. So basically, these are climbs that crest the tips of coves. And we're going to go into a cove now, so some climbs are longer than others, but it's always necessary to cross to the other side. And let them go. If I remember right, this climb was like 2 parts. Car back, car back! So here we are. This is Puerto Azul Resort. As I mentioned, this is a very popular resort before. So they had beach cottages, they had, well, they still have a golf course. On beachfront, they had a clubhouse. It was an awesome place as a boy. It's a popular destination now for a ride down the south towards Cavite. And that sign makes for a good backdrop. That's pretty good.
Back in the late 70s and early 80s, there was no golf property development more glamorous than the Puerto Azul Golf and Country Club in Ternate, Cavite. It had an 18-hole golf course designed by golf legend Gary Player, and it was at that time heralded as the most beautiful golf course in Asia. Puerto Azul also was known as Asia's Paradise Resort and boasted of posh beach facilities and some 300 plus hotel rooms arranged in 17 clusters, forming a series of small villages spread throughout the 3,000 hectares of its mountain and beachfront properties. But time passed, and tastes changed, and trends evolved. Other resorts and golfing opportunities opened up in the area, and they drew away and they slowed the flow of Puerto Azul's patrons down to a trickle. The resort eventually struggled with finances and even encountered legal problems until parts of the resort were forced to be closed.
Doggy. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Okay. Oh, look at this view. Look at this view. Look at this view right here. Boom. So we're done with our coffee, heading back to town, downhill from here, but then we got to deal with those flats, and usually it comes with a headwind. See somehow there's some danger. Phone. Coming out here, we had pretty good speed, a tailwind, and it was maybe a -1%, -2% grade, and nice and pleasant. But heading back the same way, exactly the opposite. So definitely have to help each other. So now we've got about a 2% grade for a long stretch with a headwind. That's the most dangerous thing that can happen. Sean was trying Mark's bike. He's trying Mark's bike. Mark's new bike. And usually what happens after that is somebody upgrades. Oh, we're not gonna make that.
Sayang. 4,000 bucks.
He is so fashion conscious, even his inner tube is pink. It took a while. We had problems with the tube that we were putting in the tubeless tire. It was a pinch flat, hit a pothole. Took a while, but we're on the move again. Nothing like the good old butyl inner tubes to save the day. A little heavier, a little bulkier, but does save the day. Whoa! Mark, one more gas station. Isa pa. Next one na lang. We had to put a valve extender for his rim. And I guess it's leaking there. It's gotten really soft again. Okay, made it back. Kind of limping on the way home because of that leaky tire, but all good. And at least the worst thing that happened is a flat, and that's not really bad.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers, bud. Look, if you enjoyed the ride,
Like, subscribe.
so we did a little over 100 kilometers today. Got to visit an old favorite resort where we used to go as children. We had a bit of a climb, we had some flats, and now we're gonna have some cold beer. If you enjoyed the ride, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Cheers.